Where do you fall on the skeptical, gullible scale? The Skeptics Guide to the Universe by Dr. Stephen Novella is a great book to help you identify where you might be more gullible than you should and how to be a skeptic without coming across like a dick. In the age of social media, I've noticed more and more people seem to be falling for misinformation and fake news without evaluating claims critically. Stories that align with our beliefs, they're shared rapidly without proper fact-checking. And as I say that, depending upon whether you lean to the right or to the left politically, you most likely just thought of several examples where you've seen people spreading lies online, and those examples are the opposite of your political views. What I find really frightening is that you probably didn't think of any times where you were guilty of doing that yourself. And therein lies the magic of this book. As Novella explains, our brains take cognitive shortcuts that can lead to flawed thinking. He argues that we need to become aware of our own cognitive biases and logical fallacies if we want to identify truth from fiction. With social media engineers exploiting mental weaknesses, works like The Skeptics Guide to the Universe can help us defend against being manipulated. I would give it probably a 4, maybe 4.5 out of 5 head tilts. And the only reason that I didn't give it a 5 is because I'm such a fan of The Coddling of the American Mind by Haidt and Lukianoff, I think are their names. And it's similar in highlighting the cognitive flaws, and most likely I've unfairly compared this book to that one. By the way, check out my review of The Coddling of the American Mind to compare for yourself if you want. Here are some quotes from the book that I think really kind of summarize a lot of the concepts inside the book. Our brains construct a narrative and then look for evidence to support it, rather than objectively assessing evidence to construct a narrative. Being a critical thinker means allowing the evidence to guide your conclusions, not starting with your desired conclusion. Skepticism is the method of not doubting, but of not being sure and seeking the evidence. Learn how to fail less often, and you will succeed more frequently. Some key lessons from the book include learning how to evaluate sources and not trusting social consensus, and then using valid logic to make your own decisions. I highly recommend The Skeptic's Guide as a tool to navigate through the online sea of misinformation. And by understanding our cognitive flaws, we can strengthen our critical thinking skills. Check out the book. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. In fact, leave some of your favorite quotes from the book as well so we can all benefit. I'm going to be releasing reviews on The One Thing, 24 Assets, and Lost Connections soon, so if you'd like to be notified when I release them, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get your alerts. And if you have a book you would like me to review, please leave it in the comments. Might just review it the next time. Until then, let's all try a little harder to be a little better. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch that book review. If you liked it, I think you might like this one as well. Check it out.